The spell effects update is here in Prodigy. It's in our Wizard Watch. It says spells just got more powerful. Learn how spell effects can make battles more fun. We're going to go ahead and watch this video. Before we do that, though, I want to say that there are a limited amount of pets that do have this. The Mist Horses, the Creators, the Mimic, and the Member Chest guy, Illumicase, I believe. Some other random ones, and then the Seahorses also have it. We're going to take a look at some of them, but let's go ahead and take a look and find out a little bit more about what this update is.
Hey, Wizard! Get ready to cast more powerful spells with spell effects! There are a few spell effects to explore. Ready to see something go boom? Cast a boom spell with Sleipnir. A timer ticks down every turn, and when it hits 0, boom! Huge damage! Got a long battle? Select Tortoise to use a damage over time spell. These keep hurting enemies even after you cast them. Cast them once and watch the damage add up. But spell effects aren't just about damage. Some make you stronger, and some help you heal, like the one Mimic is using right now. Mix spell effects together to make awesome combos. Set up the battle, weaken your enemy, and land the final hit. That's when the real magic happens. Wizard, ready to cast your strongest spell yet? Get in the game today.
All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get into the worm battle of the day. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a really, really good video that Prodigy put together, and very informative as well, because this is going to shake stuff up. Actually, before we get into the battle, let's take a look here at Flame Creator and Boreas, who I'm going to be bringing in. Maybe I should bring in... it's not guaranteed we'll see ice. So let's go ahead and take a look at Flame Creator. So the spells don't list it here, but you can see Sunder is here, Sunder 3. Burning Flare 3 has a burn effect. It deals small fire damage for 3 turns. This is Ripping Blaze, which is defense down, lowers enemy defense stat for 2 turns. And then this is Create Fire. And so these two are going to have an effect put on them. Not all spells have it, not all pets have it. Very few that I've looked at. And then here's Boreas. Spearsicles is going to be the basic attack that doesn't have any effect. Freezerize heals. You heal a bit of HP for 2 turns. So this is a healing spell. And then Ice Boom Snare. Ice Boom Batch does big ice damage to each enemy in 2 turns. And then this is Boreal Storm 3. So I'm going to bring these two in just to see how the effect is, whether it can kind of compare to some of the other people. There is, I believe, Stellarion. Let me see where my Stellarion... Or maybe it's Celestorn. Yeah, so Celestial Gift, you have an extra heal for 3 turns for Celestorn. And then they also have Power Down. So Celestorn's, value might have gone up a little bit in this. Other ones like Shivertusk, who probably could use a little bit of a pick-me-up, doesn't really have it. All of the mythical epics that I've seen do not have any buffs either, so those probably went down a little bit. I didn't even look at Nautotronic. All right, so it seems like some of them were given a little bit of a peek, and then Aegir has 2. It's Heal, and then also Water Boom Batch. So let's go ahead and get into this battle, though, and see how these work. So the boss statue is ready, so let's begin. This is one of the ones where you can tame Florifox. I'm not going to be doing that, though. All right, Rattlefang hits. Let's see what Rattlefang's name is. Rattle and Roll. That's a funny name. All right, let's do Galactic Glow. So now, none of the wizard wands have spell effects yet, and so we're going to go ahead and start off with the burn. So let's go ahead and do this. Hopefully it lands onto... It hits all of them. That's cool. And it's a nice burn effect there. So this could be 3 rounds that they get that little bit of burn. And then here we have Boreas's attack. Oh, and this is Get More Magic at Home. Play after 4 p.m. and on Sundays. Okay, cool. That's cool. It popped up right now. Can I X out of this? Okay, I guess that popped up a lot. Ice Boom Snare does big ice damage to each enemy in 2 turns. Let's go ahead and keep on up with this. So Rattlefang will get that initial ice, which isn't super strong, but it's going to go ahead and stack up. And there's the ice bomb that's going to go off after 2 turns. And there we go. It's a pretty cool effect. It slows down battles a little bit, but I still think it's pretty cool. There's the burns. So it kind of goes crazy. Before they attack, it's going to go ahead and have that effect. And so we're doing a fair amount of damage here with these effects, so this is going quite well. I wanted to see, like, I normally wouldn't bring these 2 pets in. I wouldn't bring in Flame Creator. I wouldn't bring in Boreas to this. So I wanted to see what sort of damage actually happens with these guys. Now, if you see any pets that you think are good, that I haven't mentioned, pet types, and you want to list them in the comments, that would be really helpful for everyone. Okay, so we have Freezer Eyes, which is going to heal. And so let's just keep up here with Rattlefang, Rattle and Roll. And if you're liking this video, please go ahead and be sure to hit that like button. And then also, please consider subscribing. It definitely helps get more content like this out. And then there goes the boom, and it takes care of our guy right here. And then there goes the boom again. So they kind of stack up and bam, 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 just like the video says for Prodigy. Let's go ahead and do Galactic Glow here. And so yeah, two pets that have low health that I want to bring into a battle this challenging are doing quite well, and they're doing a great job controlling it. So here we have, this is going to add more burn to him, but I think we're going to have him defeated before this burns can take effect. Although let's go ahead and see if these stack, if it'll go up to 4, or if it's a brand new like batch of burns that are added on. So there's a heal. It didn't look like it changed the burn at all for him. So it looks like they don't stack. So you have to wait until one finishes before. And then this is going to be the Ice Boom batch, which is gone. So it should start again. Let's see. And yeah, so you won't want them to stack. It looks like it's not going to stack kind of how you would like for it to. But here he goes. He's going to hit. And then this Ice Boom, if he is still around, which is actually, let's see what happens. Let's do Starbit and just play around with this to see how this is going to work. I'm going to do Sunder. Probably won't defeat him. All right. Get the heal there. Okay. And then we want to do our weakest attack, which is probably Boreal Storm. That's not going to be our weakest one, so you won't be able to see what the second bomb does, but that probably would have defeated him. Really, really cool update. I like this a lot. There's a lot more going on in the battles. Let me know what you think of this. There are some 30 magic snowflakes for us, which is great. Let's click OK here. And yeah, this is a really, really fun update. It'll be interesting. I suspect that this is going to roll out to other different pets, and we'll be seeing that. So we have our festival reward for defeating. This is going to be the Hit by Snowball hat, which is a pretty fun one. Let's go ahead and collect that. And then as far as members, I have a lot of different member things that I need to go ahead and get done. Play 200 minutes is the new one for today. And then weekends will happen on the weekends. And then this one, the Dual Stadium, I don't know if I'm actually going to complete or not. But I'm going to go ahead and let Prodigy's video play one more time at the end of this video if you would like to enjoy it. Be sure to watch it on Prodigy's channel. Give them a like on their videos. And then also go ahead and toss them a sub as well. Let's spin the wheel one more time, though, just because... Oh, no, actually, I already spun it, so not going to do it at this juncture. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subs. We will be back here really, really soon. Take care. Have a good one. Keep on prodigying on. We'll see you next time all. Bye-bye.
Hey, Wizard! Get ready to cast more powerful spells with spell effects! There are a few spell effects to explore. Ready to see something go boom? Cast a boom spell with Sleipnir. A timer ticks down every turn, and when it hits 0, boom! Huge damage! Got a long battle? Select Tortoise to use a damage over time spell. These keep hurting enemies even after you cast them. Cast them once and watch the damage add up. But spell effects aren't just about damage. Some make you stronger, and some help you heal. Like the one Mimic is using right now. Mix spell effects together to make awesome combos. Set up the battle, weaken your enemy, and land the final hit. That's when the real magic happens. Wizard, ready to cast your strongest spell yet? Get in the game today!